Today we are returning in to Dishonored. Oh, which looks like that was a bit loud. There. Hi! So. We have retrieved the fancy blade that might be able to kill a god. And we are gonna see if it can. Frankly, that's the basic plan. Is we're gonna see... Well, we're gonna see if gods can bleed. I don't know if this is the final mission or if we're close to the final mission, but it's kind of giving me final mission vibes, you know? Kind of feels like around where they would put a final mission. 5. A hole in the world.
There's a darkness at the center of all things. It'll change you if you think about it too much, but it's always there. It waits for you. When I was in hiding, I tried to forget everything that I was. Now I aim to keep my promise to a dead man, someone who meant the world to me. Sometimes I still hear Dowd's voice echoing through the metal of this miserable knife. This is the strangest, most important thing I've been through, and that's saying a lot. There's a mining complex on Shindere Peak, somehow so obscure that most people don't believe it exists. That mad cult lives there, protecting the one place that can bring me face to face with the outsider himself. Years ago, I heard Dowd talking about the void. A fear that grips your throat, bends your spine, but I can't turn away now. What will we have left if the outsider's gone? His name might be lost to the void, but tonight, I'll find out if he can still bleed.
Set the audio down here. That should be good. Cool. Hello.
This is the place. Shindere North Quarry. It shouldn't exist, but from what I can see, this place is real. At least for now.
Here, the void is closest to the surface of reality, breaking through and spilling out all the fear and power the Abbey of the Everyman tries to hide. You have uncovered more than most. What you do now will change the world.
You again.
Yay!
You know, I used to wonder if you'd speak to me. I almost wanted it. Every street kid, every desperate wretch pushed to the edge. They all wanted you to speak to them. Why didn't you? Why me, now? You know I'm here to end this. You and this disgusting cult.
People have come to this place for centuries wanting many things. To elude death, to seek forbidden knowledge. They are never satisfied no matter how much they take. Not even the dead find peace here. You will find another relic of the cult's heart. A piece of whatever god came before my time. You will find the people who murdered me. When I knew them, they had names and ambitions. Now, they wander this place. Their minds snared up with terrible secrets. Keeping hidden the unspeakable ritual that made me what I am. Deep in the void, they put a knife to my throat and tore my name away. You have found the knife. Maybe you can find my name in the black viscera of this place. If you care to look.
Why are you telling me this? What do you want?
We both know how a mob can justify a murder to themselves. Who I was or what I wanted never mattered to the cultists here. I will not speak to you again. The next time we meet, you will be face to face with what was done to me all those years ago. Your mind echoes with everything that Dowd wants you to do. But I am here to say that you have a choice, Billy Lurk.
So my goal is to become the outsider. That's my goal. My hope is that we find a way that we... Oh, contracts. Ooh. Or there's another find another way. Okay, so there's a find another way for killing the outsider. Interesting.
I died because they demanded it. But soon, there won't be any more demands.
I'm guessing find another way is either releasing the outsider from their curse and putting an end and stillness to the concept of the outside and ethereality in this world, which would be sad.
Where is everyone?
Which would be sad.
I hate this place already.
I don't have any way of dealing with a dog. There's a lot of shaky things here. Don't love that. Hi.
Birds heat in the halls. Some days stone, some days iron. Shiver, then still. The air tastes like blood, and nothing but dust.
Thanks for that, rats, I guess. Not sure... What? Oh, hello, dog. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here where the dog can't get me. Problem solved. I'm always more comfortable traveling down the high road, climbing up anyways. Whoa! What? You can't get to me, I'm on the roof. Okay, good. I was worried the dog could get to me. There's a lot of these... Bone charm. I need to check the bone charms. Bone charm, sweet. Where is it? It's a bone charm. Right there. Can I get this tagged? There we go. And over there. Give me the mark on the bone charm. There we go. Got it. Awesome. Just in time. But that dog's actually gonna get close to me. So the first bone charm is just through this window, then, eh? Yeah, it's just right up there. That's easy enough. I don't love all these dogs because we don't know if we're gonna have a place to resupply. And the only non-lethal takedown I have for dogs is the extremely limited resource. Bone charm, fire starter. I think that's not useful to us though. Yeah, incendiary bolts I'm only using basically on blood flies. And I hope that we don't see any blood flies. I really hope we don't see any blood flies. Please game, please do not show me any blood flies in this mission. I beg of you. I do not want them. They don't want me. It's honestly just best if there's no blood flies ever. There's one there. I see some food down there. That looks like it might be something. I'm not seeing anything informational, I guess is what I mean to say. I'm not seeing anything that is going to give me some information about where the people are, where the outsider is, or what's going on in this crazy world. Okay, here we got something. Silver fever swept through Karnaka this week, as would-be prospectors hoisted shovel and lift to strike it rich at Shinderi Peak. The recent discovery of thick veins of silver ore has brought up unprecedented profits to the mining companies and small claim holders alike. Okay. Reports say that the lightest stroke of the pick uncovers silver nuggets worth thousands. So that's why they made this place. This place, they found a lot of silver and were like, hey, oh! Wait, I see what's going on here. I need to lift this up. Oh, wrong button. I need to use my teleport. I need to set this thing in there, and as soon as I lift it up. Up, in. Okay, no, maybe not. Can I... Wait, I have another answer for this. I can place this sting here. Check this out. Beautiful! Oh, that's definitely not how they wanted me to solve that. That's definitely not the intended solution, right? That's definitely some sort of jank that I just pulled off, based on the bone charms I had. Hope I can get out. Oh good, there is. Oh, nice. are you? Bone drum, bone drum, bone drum. Swift Shadow. That actually sounds useful. What does it do? Movement slightly faster in stealth mode. Actually, that's fantastic. Got grenades there, which are too lethal for us. So what do we have here? This was a deposit box and a whale oil supplier? Interesting that it's still here, though. Whale oil is valuable enough that I would imagine even if they abandoned working these mines, that they would have siphoned off the excess oil, right? I feel like they would have taken the oil with them just because of how valuable it is. The fact that they didn't tells me either that they left in a hurry or they didn't make it out, right? That's my read on this. Excess oil, which is, you know, gold in this setting, being left behind seems exceedingly unlikely. Okay. So any other pass I can take? Not really. I do have that one to pick up. I'm afraid I'm going to have to deal with some dogs if I do that, but nope, I can do this. Drop a thing there. Now I should be able to drop down safely here. Where we have some, I'm gonna say showers. Ah! Wait, got the bone drum. Hot cocktail, a little bit. Ah! Why didn't it, bone drum, it didn't work. Wait, no, we're fine. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Okay. We made it. I'm guessing hot cocktail does some sort of grenade thing. Does it do grenades? What kind of grenade does it do? Yeah, exploding bottles are bigger. Fine, whatever, not my thing. Okay. Right now we're just running away from dogs. We just want to avoid the dogs. I know I could kill the dogs. I know I could kill them and it would still be clean hands. Don't care, not doing it. I am not gonna kill a dog. Not my style. And hopefully not yours either. So the game's giving me a lot of ammunition. Clearly the game expects me to kill the dogs. The game is just saying, hey, just kill the dogs. Just kill them. Fine, don't worry about it. And I'm like, no dogs die on my watch. No, I refuse.
The ones who made me have marched on the way for centuries with the dead eye, rotting from the inside. But they will be my days.
Ooh, I heard a bullet. Pretty easy.
She will peel back all the hardest symbols. For some, a catastrophe. For others, a revelation. And for some, my death.
That's a person. Hello, miss. So is that a cultist? I mean, I can just zap them from here, but what's happening, though? They're dressed the same as those who are dead. They're not looted, so she doesn't care about taking their money. Definitely not dressed as a bandit. What can we learn? We could... side? This little hovel here? No? Okay, not even a ratway, goodness. I'm going to do a peek here.
Why do they look like that? What goes on here?
Could go up and over. Probably just need to go straight through, though. Just one person, and there's no actual dog there. Okay. Good knowledge, good intel. Oh, wait, void energy, wait. Well, it seems like she's not going to talk to us, and she doesn't have a name other than, you know, cultist, so... Wait, that dog is that? Yeah, they're super dead, okay. Well... That gave us a good view of their eyes. Eye status? Scary. A dial? Okay, does anybody have the password? Whirlwind Bone Charm. That sounds promising. There it is. Sword's faster. Actually, it's never mind. It's useless. Okay. Let's do a real quick bone craft here. As long as we're gonna have to think about like numbers, anyways. Let's do a real quick number. Quick save. Why did I take half my health and damage? I have no idea. Okay. We're gonna sacrifice the Swift Shadow. Yes. And then we're going to make... Alright, so we need 6 raw whalebone. How much raw whalebone can I acquire? Can I just put this down? +1s. Okay, so these are +4 on the big ones. Which of these do I never need? Whirlwind I'll probably never use. This thing's trash. This thing's trash. That should be giving me enough. Okay. How was lethal number, Jade? Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, lethal number. Oh, you mean check the lethal number. It should still be 0. I see what you mean. Yep, 0 kills total. And we've only actually taken out 1% of the enemies in the game too, which is actually a pretty good number. Okay. Where are we? We are faster. Faster. Same thing. Keep it coming. Beautiful. No corruption. Why would we ever have corruption? That would be... Alright, so what do we want here? I think... It has to be one... This is the one. Yeah, we restore mana fast enough. That one's not critical. And now we have +4 Swift Shadow, which will be incredibly useful. And we know how we can burn down more of those charms into Swift Shadows, so we're good. Let's walk around. Can I look through here? No. Can I go through there? Is there any path into there?
What is that thing? Ah! It makes my eye burn.
It's a wall. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can tell you right now that we're looking at just a wall. I can't flag that. Blackbone charm over there. United Miners of Karnaka, is it? Wrong button. Okay. No way to get to the top. Oh, wait, maybe we can? Can I get to the top of this? Okay, so we can, but the game doesn't let us. So, we can get to the top, but the game is going to politely decline our ability to actually climb it. We got invisible walled. There's no other way of saying it. We got invisible walled, and honestly, fair. That was high enough that if we didn't auto-die when we clicked it... If we didn't auto-die when we teleported in, we would have been able to climb up, but we auto-failed to do the thing. Anything over here? I haven't seen anything that would tell me the pass number. And I have no idea what our character was talking about that looks scary to them. Because we got nothing to go off on that. I mean, there's plenty of scary things in this world, you know, it's not hard to imagine this game having something scary. Oh, that just opened. Okay, that just opens. or the door could just open. Or the game could be easy. Okay, fine. I was overthinking that. Got it. Here I am looking for open windows, little ratway tunnels, secret pathway. No, it turns out you just opened the bloody window, Jade. All you gotta do is just open the window. That's literally all you need to do. I still can't even target that. That's so... How far away must it be? I guess pretty far. Well, we've seen one cultist with no sign of others. Oh. Oh, nice electrical bursts. Those are nice. Those are a non-lethal takedown at range. We got this black bone charm over here, which... Black bone charms can be the game-changing ones. The ones that actually alter the fundamental way that you interact with the world. Hold on one brief tick. I have returned. Sorry about that. Hi, how's it going? Okay, so. We got apple, which is actually surprisingly good. We could use the health up. Random gun. A lot of people were armed here. Now, to my American viewers, which is apparently, according to my metrics, the majority of you, that's not normal. I don't know how to tell you this, but, guns are pretty uncommon. Well, let me grab this thing over here first. Oh, what is this? Concerning reports have disrupted the mining activity at Shinderi North Quarry yet again. While many workers on site complaining of unsettling visual and auditory hallucinations, well, that makes sense because of the void stuff. These have ranged from seemingly innocuous incidents of misplaced equipment to large sections of the mine disappearing and reappearing within hours. Oh, jeez. The widespread nature of these collective hallucinations have made them difficult for Shinderi Mine Company to dismiss. Rumors of black damp. Right, that's a methane deposit, right? It's a methane deposit. Rumors of black damp, miners slang for lack of breathable air caused by underground gases. Yeah, it's a methane deposit. Have spread, leading to several threats of a general strike. Yo, shoutouts across the company's workforce, as well as growing labor shortages of many miners. Okay. So it wasn't great. It was normal capitalism in mining, and then worse. It's below me. But I can go up. And I will. But first I'm getting that bone charm. Which is in here. Okay, how do I get that bone charm? Can I just open that? Oh, okay, easy as. Hop, hop, got it. Nice. Okay. And that leads outside. Actually, that's fantastic. So they're using bone charms to signpost the area, and I'm 1,000% here for it. Fleet fighter. Well, it's fighting, so it's probably not useful for us, but... Your movement is not slowed when your weapons are unsheathed. Never mind. That's incredible. Okay, so what do we swap out for that? Let's take this one. Okay. I think we're doing good. Let's go check that top part of over here. Then we'll go outside using that way. Just want to be a little bit complete. Wait, that's not... Yeah, fight around. Good. Yeah, moving... Oh, wait a minute, we're stacked. We're stacked. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Do you see how fast we're going? That's an insane move speed. And look how fast we move when we're crouched. Oh, that is... We're faster when we're crouched now. Oh, that's insane. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we're actually faster when we are crouched down. That's genuinely hilarious. Nope, nothing over there. Oh. This is different. Well, incendiary bolts were maxed on, and however, barrel grenades were maxed on. So they're giving me a lot of tools, and I'm just gonna have to keep in mind that there are some tools here. If I need incendiary grenades, I can backtrack to here to get them. Same with the hyperbarics. Hyperbarics are non-lethal grenades, which are very useful, and incendiary is only useful in certain very specific situations. Wasn't there another charm around here that I was not seeing? That's just so still wildly off in the distance. So are those. Okay. Adrastos, the front gate code is 273. I can't stay here a minute longer. For a while now, it was just little flashes of light, like cracks in a window pane, you know? But now, I hear voices. And it's not just a few whispers. There's whole conversations like they're right beside me. Sometimes I hear strange people out of the corner of my eye, and then they're gone. It's like everything shivers and changes and is back to normal like nothing happened. This place is bloody cursed. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not waiting for it to get worse. I'm going back to Karnaca. Yeah, fair though. Fair though. No one will blame me for that. Incidentally, we don't actually need the gate code anymore, I don't think, but it's 273 anyways. So I'm pretty sure we have another way past it. We'll hit the gate code anyways, just for good measure. But I want to check this because I'm pretty sure I don't even need the gate code. Unless I'm mistaken, and I will maybe. Yeah, this just leads right outside. We just go outside here and the gate's like right there, so.
I saw you hasten from the library yesterday.
Hi.
You communed with the Eye. Tell me how you feel. For my studies.
Yes.
There's some audio popping? Well, thank you for letting me know this. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can adjust this. Pa! Let me know if that fixes it.
I stared into its core and recognized myself. It yearns as I yearn. Under its gaze, I sank beneath the surface of these waters. I walked the path of the envisioned and witnessed the churning of the void in the flesh. Oh, I still feel the Eye's presence in my mind.
Yes, yes. The Dead see with such depth. The Eye of the Dead God sees all our desires.
One day we too shall see the truth. I know it.
I want to see all of people's desires. That sounds fun. Like, you could know if a friend needs a ham sandwich, and then you can bring them a ham sandwich. That's a fantastic use of resources. I love this idea. Yo, in the comment section, let me know your desire is or something. How do I deal with things? Oh, there's no ledge there. Got it. 3 enemies. You seem a bit more magic-y, a little bit more witch-like. So do you. You're on a roof, though, so can I just zot you from here and just have no one notice? That'd be kind of cool. Wait. Yeah, she's fine. Perfect. That's actually really good to be like I can take her out that quick. So you are doing some real work. Which means I should be. Oh, no. Wait for him to turn around. Good. Hey, buddy. Tonight we consume with the eye. Tonight we commune with the Eye. When you finish your studies for the evening, leave the library and join us in the chamber. The new relic will look inside us, and we must aid its search. The void lies inwards, and We must bring it to the surface to see its truth. Bring 3 sharp knives. Okay. I have 1 really sharp knife. Is that going to be enough? Like, I know you said 3, but this one's really, really sharp. Like, you don't even understand how sharp this is. And what was my clue? The Eye of the Dead God can be found near the library. Cool. And we can see into the void. Also cool. Yeah, this just goes right here. Nothing. That's another boil oil tank. But that one doesn't give us indications. What's the button do? Looks like you need the weight of 3 people on here to operate this? Okay, well, I know where I can find 3 people. There's 1. Take over this lady over here next. Part of me feels like that's a weird contrivance to have to make, right? Like, why do you need the weight of 3 people? But then again, another part of me says, you know what? This is weird mining equipment. Weird, outdated mining equipment. That might be a thing. It might just not have a good counterweight balance to the point where you need to have some separate counterweight. Like, I could actually believe that. Oh. Wait, is this going up or down? This is going up. Oh, okay. So if this is going up, then what's beneath it? A whale oil tank? Health elixir, which we don't need. Something that explodes. And a rat. Fantastic. I'm glad I checked. Unironically, I'm glad I checked.
For so long.
Hey, buddy. Bonk. Get wrecked. Okay. Well, we can use that now. Let's... Really? You just gave me this puzzle. It's also not really a puzzle. That's like tutorial level puzzle. That's weird that it's... So, okay, so that's not an appropriate puzzle for this stage of the game, which tells me there needs to be a reason for it to exist. So what can we tell narratively about this puzzle? Why did they have non-latching gates? What do we know about this world that would explain the use of non-latching gates? And can I see this bone charm finally? I can see that one, actually. Can I see this one finally? Okay, whatever. We know what direction it's in. Why would they have non-latching gates? You know what? It might just genuinely be wear and tear. Maybe it had a latch and it broke. That probably is the most likely. You know, Occam Razor and all that. They had a latching gate there. The latch mechanism broke and no one repaired it. It's an old place in disrepair. That's good enough reason as any. Yeah, I'll just accept that as the answer. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's actually right there. Maybe I have to get that from outside, I guess? Okay, let me head back outside and see if I can spot that. Is that just... Oh, yeah, that's just right there. Okay. Ah, no, wrong button. That's just right there. Okay, nice. Oh, it's on you. 3 sharp knives, okay. And 4 raw whalebone. Interesting. I didn't actually get a rune, I got just the whalebone that would be needed for it. Now, why would... I'm guessing, well, maybe it was a rune I already had, and that's the game's way of compensating me for having a rune I already had? But wouldn't it be more reasonable for the game just to re-roll the RNG seed then, and make a pick from an array of whalebones that I do not have? I guess I don't know if, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that before in any of the Dishonored games. I've always just gotten a new charm There's no reason not to... Hello? There's no reason not to sneak. We have no reason not to sneak here. Okay. Can I finally tag this thing? It's just on her hip. Okay, good enough. You have a bone charm on your hip too? You do. Okay. That makes sense, right? The bone charms are held by people for magical purposes. It makes sense that people would just have bone charms on them, especially if they are followers of the outside, slash cultists, slash whatever else.
To shed their attachments. I remember one man, some aristocrat from Dunwall, was granted permission to join us here. The fool brought his prize hound. As if someone there
For trouble.
I'm going to have it.
place for our eyes only.
I'll answer that.
Miserable.
The void hisses your name. Do you fear death so
Come
much?
out and fight!
Hey, leave her alone!
That's fine. Ah! Okay, okay.
Start running!
Try. Ow! There we go. Combat semblance is very good. I did waste 2 charges of my good stuff, of my shot talismans, but that's fine, because we dealt with the encounter with minimal health lost. I'll count this as a win anyways. But the biggest loss here is that I didn't hear the rest of that story. Snap reaction. Ooh, I think I know what that does. Quick reflexes to slow time when an enemy spots you. That's actually pretty handy. I'm not going to equip it right yet because I have a really good set and I want to see what this one is at the very least first. Iron Roots. Okay. Knockback. That's knockdown. Okay. So then... Snap reaction. What would we replace? Food health is actually very useful, but we don't need it all the time. Strong arms, most useful thing in the world. Rapid displacement, core to how I play the game. Actually, yeah, we can replace this one. That would have been handy right then too, so, you know, it's already of value. So I guess this just leads to the same place as the lift would have been. So the lift puzzle is just entirely optional. I can just go up here instead of doing the lift puzzle, maybe. Hello? Wow, a lot of...
What would it be like to finally experience anything? I see forever, and even I can't see the future.
Alright, I can just teleport through there, right? I can just go... No? No, I can't. Okay, nope, my shard won't fit through there. Yeah, this is just this. Yeah, that's fine. Then... Okay, so that pretty much covers all the area over here that I needed to deal with then, huh? Then how do I get through here? Oh, I just walked through here. Oh, hello. What the?
We are truly fortunate to experience the passage of Envision twice in one day.
I read that Envisioned can't communicate with us anymore. Can they see us? Or can they only see what's in the void?
In Witness by Stone, Nozaku posits that Envisioned can see us, but choose not to speak. They have loftier matters to ponder when they walk the void.
One day, if I'm lucky enough to hear the call and become Envisioned, I'll still acknowledge Eyeless like us.
So you say, but they never do.
Okay, don't like that. That's terrifying. There are creatures that are just actual void touch. Just actual void creature monsters. Void monster creature monstrosities. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Rats, help me.
Hide, find small places, still the huge eye sees. The huge eye sees, drags us to the dark places, drags us to the cold. Everything's stone, everything old. Okay,
what'd that actually tell me? Oh, so it's just another way of learning about the eye. If I did, in case I just didn't hear about it from anybody else. Okay, that's deep. Very cool aesthetic. I'm here for it. Which way? I can go out this way, or I can go the other way. That says 2. I'm gonna go follow those nerds, and I want to see what that super weird thing is. I want to see what that super weird thing is like. I'm gonna see a lot of those super weird things. I'm gonna hate it, but right now I still am intrigued.
Guardians of the ritual. All of you have appointed yourselves to a better existence, lifting up from the muck and the dank warrens of the ignorant, of society. You see the world for what it is, discontent with illusions only you see.
Someone said the audio is still popping. Is that true, or has that been resolved? I don't know if that was an open message.
Glowing upon the embers we found there, we set a light to the fires of the human at the very heart of created the outsider himself, fellow seekers. A face instead of the endless dark. Black eyes rather than that malevolent emptiness. A voice speaking to such, which otherwise would be the howling of terror. Of nothing.
To see reality finally.
And now
To
he
see beyond
sleeps in the
those
ritual hole, held in the crushing grip of the void itself. And he will sleep forever, fellow seekers. For that is our child.
Oh, interesting.
For without the outside, the void
Oh.
and the world itself will shudder.
Okay, so the outsider is not in charge of the void at all. Almost the opposite. The outsider is instead something that they're using to anchor the void. The outsider anchors the void to this world. It pops in my voice phrases? Okay, let me check this thing real quick while I'm talking about this. So the outsider... Okay. So the outsider isn't important then. That's what that means. That means that the outsider isn't actually important. And if the outsider is not important, that's why he's okay dying. Oh, I think I see it. Pa! Pa! Okay, I think I fixed it. Maybe. Hello. So then, that's what changes the perspective of the outsider that we've had for every single game up until now. This entire time, the outsider has been the one who grants the gifts of the void. In fact, it's the opposite. They are trapped by the void, and the void, those who manipulate the void...
I used to have long discussions on ancient translation and linguistics. It's a pity, really. He was a true scholar.
I wouldn't praise him too loudly. He violated the highest commandments of our society. The ritual hold is forbidden to us, as you well know.
I understand his punishment. He had to die, I don't dispute that. But his words...
There are things that even those such as we were never meant to gaze upon. Remember that.
Huh? This door shouldn't be open.
Alright, let's grab this guy and get out of here. Oop, new bone trap reflexes. I'll check it out later. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I don't have a good place to put bodies. I don't have a safe, secure location. I guess right here. I guess that's as good as a place as any. I'm probably not going back the other way anyway, so sure. Charms. Yeah, it's the void. Well, yeah. I think so. These things said it was reflexes. Block to affect projectiles. Okay. Not useful enough for our line of work, the way we play the game. But very useful, just not my style.
What?
Okay. Whatever.
I knew you had.
Combat semblance is just the answer to every one of our problems, isn't it? Combat semblance is just the absolute best thing. Combat semblance means that we can fight in a non-lethal way. Which previously we just simply didn't have, right? We just didn't have a non-lethal way to fight face to face. I just had to rely on parry.
I didn't like.
Oh! Okay, well, you can go to bed. We lack the language to express the void in all its complexities. We have no words for its beauty. It is rich, velvety darkness of the depths of the ocean, the hollow hues of the sky on a starless night, the cold color when you close your eyes to moonlight, the mottled pigments of a bruise on tender skin, the sharp black at the corners of your vision as you faint from exhaustion, a crumpled adornment of old blood, and your own face reflected faintly in a dark glass. I was ignorant of these delicate graduations when I first arrived, but the eye of the dead god has penetrated my senses and opened my mind. What was once a dull gray has revealed its subtle luster. In my former life I was a painter. I captured the brush of a young debutante's cheek, or the turn of a nobility's sharp and shapely calf. I was paid vast sums to render the most insipid, lifeless, aristocratic faces into grand examples of virile splendor, but nothing I'd ever seen compares to the grace and beauty of the void. Oh, I love that. I love that description. I really do.
Forbidden. Could be worth looking into.
Probably, but I want to look around first. Alright, where's the bone charm? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Those... Bone charm. Bone charm. And one down there. So, I guess my biggest question now is why was there a random cultist? Why were there multiple random dead cultists outside? They weren't flagged as my kills, right? No. Risky parry. During melee combat, your sword parry always knocks an enemy down, but we take damage when parrying. Oh! Well, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we have combat semblance now, so I'm just going to use that. But that's still really good. Everything that we do in this game seems to be heavily tied to what bone charms we found. The entire core of... What? Where? Where? Who? You? Oh, Jesus, you're right there. It's
I'm going to have a look around.
What a void.
Let's see what you can do with that shot.
You wanna die?
You've seen too much.
You're bleeding to death.
This is fine. We're fine.
Visions.
From your eye.
Describe what you see. Face your death.
Okay.
Now the void welcomes you.
I deserve that. Oh, I 100% deserve that. Okay. Turns out, when you walk into a hallway, you should make sure there isn't like 8 people there staring at you. You know. That's all. Yeah, that way's safe. That way's extremely not. Yeah, okay, that's just a billion people. That's just... I want that bone charm. I want it so much. Nope, that's the wrong button.
Is someone...
Okay. Buddy, calm down.
Trouble.
I'm going to have a look.
No mercy!
You really hit me!
Let's grab this hypocrite grenade, though.
Show off in a place like
Enjoy
this!
the moment of your demise.
Dead? Why are you dead? I just threw a grenade at you. Why did you die from that? It was just a grenade, bro. Come on. Oh, I can get up there. That's nice.
Huh? This door shouldn't be open.
This door shouldn't be open. It started with hallucinations. Juana Gallardo screaming when her house vanished as she unlocked her front door. Mine was returning from the depths with hair-raising tales of tunnels appearing, already quarried and cleared beneath their pickaxes. But soon the entire town was awash in the unexplainable. The first time I hallucinated, I was working in the Shinderi Mining Company store, distributing supplies to prospectors fresh off the carriages from Karnaka. I pulled a head lantern from the shelf and turned to hand to a customer, but he was gone, and the shop was gone, and I was standing alone in a dust-swept street amid tumbled ruins. It was North Quarry Town, but different, as if decades had passed and pressed it into the earth. I blinked and the vision disappeared, and I was left befuddled, staring at a curious customer. Soon all of North Quarry started flickering in and out of existence. Talk to a friend and they disappear mid-sentence. Roll over in your bedroom and wake up under a starry sky. We lost sense of what was real and what was illusory. We worsened. The town disappeared for days, and we camped out in caves and spoke of it in hushed voices. It became unbearable. One by one, my neighbors fled to Colero, Bastilian, anywhere but Shinderi. Soon I was the only one left, wandering deserted streets alone. I'd gone half mad with loneliness. The roaming eye mine shafts deep within the mountains, and I stumbled into the giant eye. It seemed to hum with a power, and it beckoned me. When I touched the eye, understanding exploded within me. The invisible layers of the universe were laid bare, and I left the minds a wiser woman. Shinderi's secrets of mystery no more. I witnessed no more vanishings. Forever after, the town has remained solid stone to me. Interesting. That's a real good pickup.
Just a shame.
I feel like this is still... Whoa, wow, that guy's got eagle eyes. That guy has just the best eyesight of any enemy here. It says 1, 2, 3, 4? 4. I got this. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Bonk to you. And a semblance to you. That was pretty clean. All unconscious? 4 raw whalebone instead of a rune. Have I gotten every single bone charm? That seems wildly unlikely. Yep, there you go. Oh jeez, I threw him a little bit harder than I expected. You okay? Yeah, he's fine. Yeet! You're fine. I don't think it's possible that I've gotten every single bone charm. Right? That doesn't seem very likely. But then again, who knows? They're fine. Yeah, they're great. They're gold. They're fine. Don't worry about them. They're fine. See, the game says I haven't killed anybody. That means they're all fine. We can trust the game, right? Bone charm there. Is that the eye itself? Is that why I can see it from so far away? I think that actually is just the eye, and I can see it from within foresight. But a lot of these guys have bone charms, which means a lot of these guys are going to need to go to bed real soon. Oh yeah, there's a forbidden door too over there too, but let me clear out these nerds first.
The whalebone feels warmed. I can feel it through the fabric. So comforting.
Well, this should be pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3. As long as I can get... As long as I can just grab you quietly. I can't. Okay.
You're not one of us!
Safe over there!
There's no use running!
Did you just shoot your friend?
Face your death!
I used to shoot sewer rats like you from my balcony.
You're bleeding to death out here. Any fish?
Let's not make this
what you see.
You should have stayed.
Okay, game. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so what's my 1, 2, 3 here? There's also, mental note, there's a fourth person over there. But apparently that guy can see her. And she sees, obviously, both of them. And I don't have a mesmerizer or any I don't have a lot of chain attacks, right? I don't have a lot of multiple things. I think I do this.
I've given up so much. My titles, loved ones, everything. Will it be worth it to see reality, finally? To see
so
beyond?
Knock you out. Teleport appeared, and oh, that was supposed to be a knockout attack. That didn't work.
Why the eye?
Leave him alone!
Okay, that's fine.
I thought that... Ow!
There's one other person over there. There she is. Hello! Good enough for me. Okay. Anybody in here? No? Good. There's gonna be a body in place. Storage then. Up. What do you have? Raw whalebone. I cannot hold any more things of this type, it said. To me, that must mean... Oops! No. Please, you okay? Sir? Sir? He's fine. Sir, you were supposed to make that jump. Honestly, that's on you. If you had just made that jump, we wouldn't have had that would have been fine. So next time, sir, I'm going to ask you to make that jump. You might need to help me out a bit, because I don't have very strong arms. I am actually very small, you see. Ow. Alright, so real quick, just to verify things. Bone Charms own 43. That's an odd number, so it shouldn't be that I'm... Alright, so what does it say? Raw Whalebone Horror. Yeah, I think I just have every single Bone Charm. I think I just might be maxed out on Bone Charms. We have more paths to go that way, but let's check out this little forbidden area first. It has a Bone Charm in it, but that much we know. Jody's key. Well, let's take a glance in here. There's an audio log, which is really the most important thing I can see. Sketches of an outsider mark. And a bone charm. So we gotta find where Malachody is. So, I guess we just keep on knocking people out until one of them says, "Hi, I'm Malachody," and then we knock them the heck out. That's my plan, at least. Hello, rats. Okay, it just leads to here. Got it. Well, to be fair, Getty, Sokolov is very old. He was like 1 billion years old, right? Sokolov was, 60 million years old, at least. Oh, hello, pretty.
Some fresh
I'm glad that I'm making mission clues because I don't get what's going on with these audio rat logs. I have no idea what this is. The rats, yeah. Oh, Malachody was killed by his fellow cultists for violating several commandments. Right. So we gotta find his body? The rats have noticed certain cultists transforming from flesh and blood to stone beings. Okay, well we know what those are. So we gotta find Malachody. Apparently they're dead. So if I was a dead cultist, where would I be? I did see a couple of dead cultists all the way at the beginning of this entire zone, but they didn't have anything lootable that it looked like. So where would Malachody be though? Well, I guess we just look around and see if we can find him. I've checked every body I've come across, so I don't think we've seen him yet, I hope. It's a metal door, which means I can't just grenade it down, which is a shame, truly. Pretty painting, okay. No more up there, there's not, okay. New initiates to our fellowship are required to perform menial tasks for the upkeep and the heirs. For the upkeep of their and senior members' living conditions. Whatever. Normal cult behavior. New cultists need to manage the menial tasks to prove themselves, but also to help indoctrinate them, because that the work will set you free mindset is something that is, you know, forced upon people. Because it works. I mean, gosh, there's a lot of enemies in here. Not terribly worried about them, but like, hey buddy. Let's have a nap. Just pick them off when we see them. That's the plan.
Will I be ready when my turn comes? What will the void do to my master?
Whoa, no, get out. I don't know who saw me. Hopefully no one did.
Nothing?
It was them up there, wasn't it?
I'll take a look around.
I love these bookshelves. I love the aesthetic of floor-to-ceiling bookshelves and giant wall bookshelves. I just have always loved that look. Game, I'm just gonna tell you right now, video game, that it's gonna be pretty hard for you to make me think that a place with beautiful bookshelves like that is scary. Because now I just want to live here and read books. Even Skyrim couldn't convince me that in the, like, you know, the halls of, the brain eye demon thing, the beholder. Jacobi. For the delay, did a single dedication. Okay, so Jacobi is a man of singular dedication. Any difficulty he encounters, he overcomes by sheer force of persistence. He's undoubtedly devoted to our intellectual ideals. Studious, dispassionate, yet obsessive. In his single-mindedness, he can be prone to nervous fits and neglectful of himself and other duties. That makes sense. Furthermore, he's too enamored of the sanguine infusion and its effects on the mind. Not sure what that means, but I don't like it. Yun, an aesthetic, appreciates the patterns and nuances of the void. His knowledge and passage would enrich our pursuits, but demands a celebrity. As of yet, he would not be suited to our vigors or lifestyle. His public profile is too high to relocate without causing some alarm, and we believe that he enjoys that fact. Okay, fair. Michael's to ascend within 3 years, a woman of consummate control. She's maintained a network of patrons and subordinates, which has allowed our influence to spread and our studies to continue. Her reliability and constancy is unquestionable. It is through her efforts. Okay. But if your people keep on heck. Hell?
Outside.
Oh, Jesus, a lot of people.
Let's not make
Let's see what you can do with that
Let's enjoy
shiny.
the moment.
Throwing books at me. They're throwing books at me. Don't love that. I could zap them with this. Okay. That one's confused. Like a lot.
I bet powers are a waste on you.
Ah! Up here.
What?
That's a lot. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of enemies.
You don't deserve the gift of magic. Come on and fight.
Do you fear death so much?
By the boy! Your bones myself!
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Well, okay, way too many. Way too hecking many. And yeah, Malachode saw something he shouldn't have seen. I'm assuming that it's the eye. I'm assuming you're not supposed to see the eye until you're ready to see the eye. One of those sort of things. I should just use a throwable. Where's a throwable? Stuff? No. Really? We don't have any throwables here? Gosh. You know what? Better plan. Better plan for smart people? Let's take a face. Like, why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I just take a face? Holding still does not drain my face gauge. Presumably reading books doesn't either. Any child knows that the constellations above the Isles. The captain at the helm, the tusked Leviathan, the vain Duchess, the scaled goat, the Moth King. Tales older than the outsider himself. Patterns read long ago by fearful and ignorant to create meaning from the emptiness that engulfed them. The supposed significance of one birth in relation to these signs is a common folktale. Those born under this or that set of stars will be lucky, obedient, stubborn, or proud. This, of course, simple superstition. What may be read into the stars is of greater substance than the fortunes of the unimportant masses. The night sky foretold the necessity of the outsider, and urged the invision to seek out the wretch who would become him. It is not out simply the movement of these distant stars, this is weirdly worded and I love it. It is not simply the movement of these distant stars, but when they blink out into the nothingness that tells us what the void requires, alongside the migration of birds and the entrails of certain animals. The disappearance of several prominent celestial lights urged the ancient envisioned to take a helpless orphan and create the outsider from his wretched flesh. Yeah, this tracks with what I considered before.
Will I be ready when my turn comes?
I can feel it through the fabric.
I've given him so much. Like, huh?
What must they know? What must they have seen? Staring across that final abyss. While
I'm
the
not
sheep
draining my
slumber,
senses
we
by
shape
standing
things.
still.
We
I don't even know where I'm going though, so like...
with the dragging of a knife blade.
Okay, so here's a safe place. We can burn out our semblance here. What's actually down here? Oh, hello? Did we find a ratway? Oh, this leads to here. Oh, wow, I could have just taken this pathway from before. Okay, well, that's on me for not being more thorough. People here.
When will I hear the call?
This one is patrolling, the other two
Cold darkness.
are vibing. This guy is not being watched by anybody, so first things first. Bone charm. That's gotta be the eye, right? Well, if all these cultists have bone charms, then I guess I need to take care of all of them, because I want to get all the bone charms in the game. Hey, buddy. Hi. Sorry. That was me.
What? Fellow seeker!
Defend
The
yourself!
enemy is
Okay, I'm loading. This is just too many. This is an obscene number of people, and the people here are obscene. Okay, so there's also people over on this side too. Her. That's the one I gotta watch out for. But Who's watching her? Anyone? Hello? Can I not grab you?
Tired of waiting.
No? It's not in the mood to let me grab you then? Okay, I understand. Like, real talk, can I just zot you?
No! Is she dead?
What's going on?
Is he actually gonna investigate? No, no.
Trouble.
Well, he didn't actually see me.
Show yourself, you scum!
Well, let's wait here and watch from this. Now, can he wake her up? Why is time frozen? Shouldn't they still be walking?
Who are you?
So she may have just seen me. Nope, not much so. She's checking though. She's checking. Can I get on top of? Nope, I cannot. Hi.
Hey, you! Come here!
Kill her!
Gotcha. Ow. Ah. Oh, wait, where'd you come from? Oh, jeez.
Let's not make this.
Let's see what you can do.
Bleeding to death, dear.
Let me wipe
Any
the blood
visions
from your
of
eyes.
a servant describe such an honor.
Move over here. Let me semblance you.
You should have stayed.
Okay. This is interesting. This is a lot harder. I mean, again, this is probably a final level, but this is a lot harder than we're used to. And it saved me here, which is interesting.
Oh, well.
Written all well, which probably means they... Yep, there they go, turn around. Good.
One of the ships slumber.
Good, good, good. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick off. This safe? No, I don't trust it. I'm gonna maybe go all the way through here. I'm gonna go at least to here. That's a good body dump. I don't want to have them drowning in the water, right? That is a possibility.
Sometimes I wish I never felt the draw to study the forbidden.
I think we have all of the default bone charms. I think we have all the bone charms we can get.
What?
Bonk you! There's a new bone charm, Bloodthirsty. What's to do? Oh, it's adrenaline. Well, that's useless to us. That's beyond useless. But you know what? I'm just glad we've had a new bone charm. Where's it putting? Oh, yeah, it's putting here. There you go. I know we could just go that way, but I'm not gonna go that way. We still gotta find out where Malachode is. There's two people there, one person here. The two people there shouldn't actually be a problem. I don't think.
I've given
As long as I can pick off the other one without them seeing.
my titles, loved ones, everything. Will it be worth it to see reality if I...
Quiet, quiet, quiet. No talking, only dreaming. There you go. And now we do a good old 1-2 here. Which is gonna be choke out one, semblance, choke out the other. Or the other one can just not be paying any attention whatsoever. That works too. Buddy, I mean, I appreciate it, but this cuddle pile. Oh, that was a gosh, that really bumped the head hard. Oh wow, feel bad about that one. Hey, buddy. So that you can't carry any more ammo of this type must be referring to the bullets, right? And then I'm guessing, I don't know why they have so much raw whalebone. Clearly there are still unclaimed. Can I get anything out of this?
She is seen through dark waters. Soon she will see unobscured.
Hey, remember when the outsider said he wasn't going to talk to us again? That turned out to be a lie. He's talking to us every few seconds. Every time we click on one of these things, they're like, oh, by the way, I know I said I wasn't going to talk to you anymore, but as long as you're here, let me give you some more cryptic nonsense. Why can't I grab you? Why can't I? Okay. She's going to be turning
What
around.
must it feel like to bathe in the energies of the void for so long?
I still can't grab you. Weird. Well, whatever. What? Good enough for me. Don't let them find the cuddle pile. Oh, they're there. Hi, how's it going? Okay, you can join the cuddle pile. That's fine. Oh yes. Wait, why is she still in my arms? Hup. There you go. Just teleport out there because apparently we glitch ourselves on terrain, but glitching yourself on terrain in a game where you have free teleports is not that big of a deal, thankfully. This is cool. Can the outsiders speak? The most common dialogic interactions recorded by the outsider are conjurations occurring at one of the many shrines to him across the Isles. They're all considered, like all things of interest, heretical by the Abbey, of course, and are forbidden from public views. These simple altars, often made of wood, wire, and other materials, adorned with blah 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 blah. However, many such attempts and failures, along with the list of potential incantations, sacrificial animals, and bodily fluids, which are said to compel the outsider to appear. Again, you're trying to compel something from the outside, as opposed to trying to ask them to talk. And the outsider will only talk to people who they want to talk to, which, honestly, fair. They cannot be compelled because they're an individual with their own decision-making capabilities and thought patterns. Whoa, people. Yeah, that's actually also me every time I leave the house. Whoa, people. Oh, no. Big people?
No. Have you read the third book of Las Bernard's seminars? Surely you must. It's essential. The Envisioned broke apart the gate to the ritual hold to maintain the order of our existence. And the pieces exist outside of the passage of time. It is the basis of our semiotics. Thusly, all meaning flows from this state of within and without.
Yes. My work focuses on this foundational act. The exclusion of the outsider is necessary to maintain the hermeneutics of the self. What is us, what is they, without the outsider to create that distinction.
Have you encountered Camilla Correa's latest work? There is always the problem of framing, of delimitation. Do these distinctions make communication possible or impossible?
Interesting theory.
Correa? Oh, That she would question. What nonsense.
Oh jeez. Nothing's going on.
I'm going to have a look around. Nothing?
That's actually a common
I'll take a look around.
argument. Used by religious people. The idea that how can you know what's good and bad without whatever.
Take this! Ow!
How can you know what's good and bad without a divinity to establish a baseline definition of all this? So, why did I hit that button? That was the wrong button. I just stabbed that person. I'm so sorry. That's a common religious argument. The idea that you can't have a definition of true good and true evil without some example to create
someone
the
there?
baseline. However,
I'll take a
it's
look
also
around.
a pretty flawed argument. Simply because you do not need a purist example to be able to do good or to be able to study the concept of good. That is simply not a necessity for life, right? And then people get it so mixed up, they go, oh, well, if it wasn't for God, you could just, you know, murder and harass anybody you wanted. It's like, no. I mean, yeah, sure, but the number that I want is 0. So, like, that doesn't mean that there's no such thing as morality without divinity. Morality can exist without divinity. I didn't even realize this was a passage here. What? That was not my ability. That's not the ability I tried to use.
Nothing after all.
Hey, buddy. Got your face.
I'm coming.
And... Okay, so I undid the deaths, right? No one's dead. I really should use this ability more often. More studies into these creatures. Ah, library inventory and upkeep. Doesn't look like there's anything terribly interesting in there, but I could be wrong, but I didn't see anything. Alright, we gotta find, the dead dude's key. We need to find where they kill people, right? We need to find what they do with heretics. Well, this is what they do to heretical books, it looks like, because we can see all the books that have been left to be destroyed. Yep, not seeing any more bone charms though, so... In this area, that actually gives me more information than normal. The fact that there's no bone charms here also means, or implies, that there's no enemies here. Because large groups of enemies usually have 1 or 2 that are holding a bone charm. I'm just right here. So not seeing any bone charms nearby also implies things. Alright, so we gotta find Malachodies, Malachodes. I don't know. I gotta find some dude's key. But I'm not seeing any other paths that I'm missing. So I guess I'm gonna keep on going up until I find it. We want to find basically a burial site. Where do they throw their heretics? Where do you go when your ideas have been deemed improper? That's where they're going to throw Malachode And that's likely where they're going to... Wait, what? Look here. And that's likely where they're going to be leaving the key that's on his body. And when he's done, they bury the guy? Well, that doesn't help us so much. When we walked in here, they had multiple people who were just dead and lying in the streets, mate.
You'll have to be much more specific than that.
Inside the ritual hold, meeting the outsider face to face. His black eyes, his youthful form untouched by time. I've read varying sources which recount our forebears walking with the outsider in dreams. One...
What's going on?
What? Nothing's going on. Why can't you hear me? The enemies in this area are skittish and super aggressive. Which makes sense because they're cultists. That's kind of how cultists do things. Yeah. I'll take it. More of our whalebone. I like this background music. Let me just quick death check. Good. Wait, hold on. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Wait, what was that up there? I thought I saw something weird. Okay, I guess so. Alright, so what are we looking for? I feel like you know what, we're going too far. Melichode's body has to be in here somewhere, right? I wouldn't have to go to the next zone to find it, probably, you wouldn't think? Well, everyone in here has been dropped, so... let's just look around. What do we know about Melichode? Killed by fellow cultists for violating several commandments regarding the ritual hold. Cues in his lodgings, true. There were some people who were killed at the very front entrance. Let's get it all the way back there and check. See if any of them was Melichode and I just didn't loot the body. Oh, that's just where we're whalebone. Nice. Maybe there's like a nook I missed? Is there something in here? No, it's just the way down. They burned the guy? That could be. That I think is more likely than burying. Also, that's what you said. I just read it as burying the first time, so you know that can happen. They could have burned him alive. That is true. Oh, hello. This actually is something. Hello. That looks like a, no, that's a coal mining, type of thing. What's in here? Nothing. Does this lead somewhere? It does. Okay, so we got something. So where's this lead me? It just leads me here. Okay. These guys didn't know if we had anything to do with Malakoti. Alright, let's go back down. That's another cool passageway, though. So we found a cool passageway. There's nothing hidden upwards. Anything hidden downwards? No. Alright, so here's the dead people we fought before. Are you Malcody? No. Are you Malcody? No. Are you Malcody? No. Dang it. Unless there was something else that we missed. I'm... seeing anything else it could be. Can I semblance a dog in combat? Probably not. Let's just do that. Alright, we push forward. We hope the Malcody, or at least has some more hints. They might have some more hints in the later areas, I guess. Aesthetic. I like everything that they're working with here, frankly. And this little nook that you have to run through was a great way of introducing that weird thingy. Okay, let's go back to the private area section. I should remember to use some mines because I couldn't before. Oh, did I not check this area? No, I did. Nice. That's where we're going. What can we see in here? A bunch of rooms. Good sign. How... What does this give me? What information does this give me? 851 is currently set into that crate. Is there any other way I can get my foresight in there? Like, is there a rat way? I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any other way in. So like I don't want any spoilers, but if chat sees something that I'm missing, if chat's like going, you know, hey, Jade, you have already missed the thing, here it is, then let me know. Otherwise I'm going to push forward and move towards the only direction of progress that I can understand right now. Yeah, that just leads to a wall. It really feels like I should have the tools necessary to solve that riddle now. But I don't, simply put. Alright, we'll keep on pushing forward. weird. Saying to miss you haven't seen it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I kind of feel like I've pretty well combed this area at this point. I feel like that's important, right? I feel like whatever's in there might be important to our non-lethal win condition. That's my biggest concern. That's the biggest reason why I haven't been saying, okay, we'll just keep on pushing forward, and when we find something relevant, we'll come back. Is because, A, the next go forward point feels like it's a non-backtracking point, right? The next go forward point feels like a place that's going to be leading to new developments, because you have this multiple tiered pathway here, another room with a multi-tiered pathway here. This feels like a place you're not supposed to backtrack through, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. The eye of the dead god.
But, oh, it's right here.
Watching me.
Of course it's watching you. It's an eye of a dead god. Of course it's watching you. Jeez.
It's been a part of me since this all started. It's cold. Dead. But it still sees.
Okay. Oh.
I can see everything. The void. Like looking under the waves and into the sea.
That's a giant underground statue of the outsider. Also, yeah, I'm not sure we can go back now. I think we may have just hit a point of no return. Can I unsee the void? No. Well, I hope that wasn't important. Oh, hey, Malcody! Hey, buddy! What I do for the sake of my studies. The rewards are great, but it was never my nature to leave questions unanswered. Everything must be revealed in time. Others may judge me, but that same desire exists in their own hearts. They are simply too cowardly to pursue it. The only means to the ritual hold lies in pieces, suspended at the moment of time in which the ancient gate was shattered. I will break the oldest and most sacred of our dictates of our order by simply approaching it. Oh, okay. And to any attempt to trespass, I do not know if I will succeed. But I will try. Whatever happens to my body, I know that my research is hidden safe in the cell. My life has led to this moment, blah blah blah. Well, we got the key, but I don't know if we can go back.
How long has the outsider been drowning at the heart of the void?
Well, there's that ritual hold, but there's some more nerds. There's an outsider thingy. Oh, Jamal, I safe. Yeah, I was right. It is. But how do I? Wait, but how do I get there? Look, I can see the world and the outside, and it's scary. Okay, so this. What the heck? What saw me? And how could it see me? Hello? Something saw me but didn't see me at the same time. Oh, it was the envisioned here, huh? How do I deal with the envisioned? That's really the question of the day. Well, now they can see me because I chugged the eye. Can I just, like, choke you out? Ah! Okay. We avoid them. Understood. So we just avoid the outsiders. We could probably murder them. But obviously, like, okay, let me phrase it. We could probably kill them in a way that would not flag us as making a kill. But we we made our decision at the very start that this is not a lethal run, and to us, that means not just that we're not killing anybody, but insofar as we can do so, we're killing nothing. Also, right, we know one pathway. If nothing else, we know one of the pathways. Right? We know... Ooh. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. There was the pathway that one Void nerd walked through when we first saw it. We know that they can walk that way. They're fine.
The topography of the void is dependent upon reality to supply the base material for it to mirror. However, there is one place that has no referent in our world. Though I know the void sees into our hearts, my fellows call it the ritual hold. Some say it is a cradle, others say a tomb. The outsider himself resides there. To even approach the gate to that place is sacrilege. And even then, the void itself keeps it shut to living eyes. Truly, the ritual hold exists outside of time itself. It would be as futile as it is forbidden to enter. These are thoughts for another time. My research into this ancient alphabet continues. Some remnants of their phonemic qualities are preserved in our oldest writings. The language possesses an unusual amount of diphthongs, reliant on distinction in tone and pitch to convey meaning. These symbols, I know the very nature of the void runs through them, but is it a dead language, or the language of the dead? Perhaps that could be the title of my next monograph.
I was hoping to hear a number there, buddy.
Is that the mark of the outsider? This one was obsessed like all the rest. What did he find out?
Okay. 962. The mark of the outsider is 962. The bone charm, Void Leech. What do you do? When using semblance, killing a target is good, but we're not doing that, so let's do that noise. I am now certain that the meaning of that script adorning the flesh of those who encounter the outsider. It is his name. The name he lost when he merged with the void. And if this name is returned to him, the old ritual performed by the envisioned years ago would be undone. This revelation sends shivers down my spine. What I hold is the catalyst that could undo everything Arcology has accomplished. The ancient language tantalizes me still. The pronunciation was never formed by any earthly tongue. Perhaps these people long ago spoke with the spirits. The speculation is one of many pitfalls which threatens this errant philosophist. To pursue this further would necessitate transgressing the deepest commandment of our order. No one has ever entered the ritual hold since the outsider merged with the void. But to find one of those cursed spirits and to read its language, it intrigues me and frightens me in equal measure. Against all caution, prudence, and inquiry, I persist. I cannot abandon my research. This place, this reliquary that holds the outsider's true form, calls to me. If my plan to enter the ritual hold is found out, then all is lost.
What?
Well,
the mark is the outsider's name. And this says only spirits in the void can read it.
okay. Oh, geez. Heck. Maybe he didn't see me. Wow, it actually didn't. Okay. Well, cool. That works for me. You know what I want to do, though? I'm gonna be real with you. I know I just backtracked recently to try to find Melachode, but I want to backtrack again. Oh wait, it's not backtracking, it's just the way we have to go. Ah! Audiograph want. Oh hi, how's it going?
Ow!
Yeah, dude, no. We don't know how to deal with these guys. I really want to listen to that audio.
Is someone there?
Someone asking for trouble?
I'm going
You've
to
seen too much.
Your eyes! Where did you steal that piece of the void? There's no use running!
Bleeding to death, dear. Let me wipe the
Brace yourself.
Okay.
Their affinity for this place is well known.
Alright, let's try this again. And just try to listen to the lores. The sweet sounds of lore. How do I get there safely? I have no idea. I know there's someone behind this dude. It's entirely my own fault for it before just kind of, you know, blundering in there. Buddy, could you just like move on? Come on. What are you even about, buddy? What? Alright, well, let's do a science then, shall we? Can I zot you? I cannot meaningfully zot you. Can I insulate you on fire? I cannot interest you in fire. Can I? Can't semblance you. I checked that before. Can I actually just unalive you? Oh my gosh, that's Yep, that does count as a kill. That does count as a kill. We assumed, but we didn't know. But that, yeah, that confirms it. That does count as unaliving something. That is a sentient creature who we must not harm. What? No. Is that safe there then? Mildly safe. Mostly not safe. Gone? Okay. Hey, listen to this.
There they are. The terrible beasts. The leviathans of legend. Even our oldest writings detail sightings of these creatures in the void. Their affinity for this place is well known, but still a rarity. And here, now, so many. Oh, they drift through the void as if it were the depth of some placid sea. Do they bear witness? Oh, such secrets they must know. And listen, what music they make. We had neither the means nor the opportunity to record them until this moment. Oh, but now,
Oh, how they bellow. It reminds one of a lullaby. Or an elegy. We have never seen the whales in such numbers. They are congregating. But why? For whom does this choir sing such baleful lamentations? It feels as if their song could end the world.
That dude's just vibing. I want to go find out what these guys are about, though.
Are all potentialities? Does the void remember all potentialities?
Oh no, a lens. Did my assistant touch it? It's a fingerprint.
I think the fingerprint is just a potential reality that the void...
Research. Oh, I have to do everything. He won't leave his study.
I just wanted to hear what you were saying. Fine. Fine, I'm out. Fine.
No luck. Let's search over there.
This music is getting pretty loud. Alright, we could use the lift, but I don't wanna. I wanna take the long way. Is that... Ooh. Oh! Huh! Interesting. Okay. So this area is mostly unchanged inside of here. Yeah, I could use that potion. Yeah, I used a potion. Or did I have to go for this potion? Nope, I used a potion. Also, we can fight those void things. The void thing went down on all fours before I had the chance to execute. So I could literally just fight it until it was on all fours and then walk away. If I get into a situation, a bad situation with one of those things, I do have a non-lethal takedown. Fight it until it doesn't want to fight me anymore. That doesn't kill it, it, you know, hurts it, but doesn't unalive it. Still sleeping? Yeah, you're still sleeping. Like most things in the world, it doesn't look up. Well, like most things in most worlds, I guess. As long as that thing can't see me from here. Which it looks like it's not going to. Hey buddy, you good?
He's here. I can feel it.
Okay, oh, we can't go through the water. Hold on, can I just like walk through the water then? Interesting, I will. Is this little wisp... No, it's not interactable. I'm gonna turn down the volume on the game audio because it is getting really loud in my ears, so I can only imagine it's the same for you guys. They're swelling the audio slowly over time in a way of making the game's audio more and more penetrating without the player realizing it. It's a good idea, it's a fairly common cinematic and game dev trick. Unfortunately, it doesn't work well for voiceovers because it means it's constantly becoming louder than me, which means it's more noticeable than if you were just playing the game on your own. Let's look around here before we do anything. Ooh, okay. That's us. Just outsider, just he's hanging out over there, okay. So is it better or worse that we do not have the mark of the outsider? We can't show the outsider his name. So like, Is that a better or worse thing for us? I have no idea. I think there isn't actually anything to do over here. Oh, hey, it's people. They're just hanging out, though.
I had a choice. I had a choice.
Did you, though? Hey, that Dowd?
Now everything is gone. The void is stripping it away.
Oh, are these all the people who were marked by the outsider?
Take me back. I want to go back.
I think these are all the people marked by the outsider, and their eternal, their eternities will be caught in this.
Underneath my fingernails.
Hey, Dowd. You good?
Dowd? Why are you here? What are you?
Look at us. Trapped here. An eternity on a butcher's block. Waiting for the knife to fall. There's nothing left of me but this.
Dowd. I'm here. Look at me.
I know that name. I know you. There was blood. And masks and blades raised. Billy Lurk.
Yeah, it's
Do
me.
you remember when you hated me?
Yeah.
And now you followed me into the void itself.
It's pretty cool.
You
You're
brought the knife. I can't hurt him. There's nothing I can do. Only you can kill him. How long have I waited here?
Too long, old man.
There he is. The outsider. All this time dreaming in the void. I wonder if he dreamed about this moment. Go finish it. End his miserable life.
He almost looks like he's in pain. Is this really what you want? Is this really what he deserves?
You know how this ends, Billy.
Let's talk to the people first. Hi, how's it going?
Their fingernails inside the walls.
Cool, cool. How about you?
I will always hate you for what you did.
Hear it.
Understandable. Have a good day. How about you doing? How you doing? That's a mood. I get it. I get where you're coming from. Anyone else here? Nope. Looks like that's about it. You doing good?
I can take you to see your mother again. Let me take you to see your mother.
You know who my mom is? I mean, cool. Also, real talk, if you're adopted and someone on the playground makes a yo mama joke, just go, you know who my mother is? Best counter. You are infinitely immune to those jokes. Seriously. Real talk, infinitely immune to any yo mama joke because you could just go, you know my mother? Bam. How do you respond to that? They're done. They just have to, like, log out off of the playground or whatever.
Look at you. This is what the Abbey tried to hide. This is what the eyeless want to know about. I'm at the center of the void itself. And you're not even some kind of horror I need to face down and fight. You're at my mercy. But you've always been at the mercy of bad people, haven't you? You said I had a choice. Well, I'm here to make it.
No one, I mean, okay. I haven't changed your mind, you black-hearted bastard, is you kill him. It's, okay, I'm here, we end this. But the other way's funnier, right? Like, it's not that he doesn't deserve it. He does deserve it, right? He didn't deserve it when he got here, but since he's gotten here, he's done a whole bunch of bad stuff. But real talk, though, it's not no one deserves this. It's funnier if I do this. This will be a funny option. Buddy, You're gonna need to get a job if I release you. You're gonna have to grow up as a human being in flesh, despite being the outsider for countless millennia. And you're gonna have to learn about capitalism.
You don't deserve this. No one deserves this. I won't let the world turn on someone suffering.
Billy Lurk, you were the knife in my right hand, until you were the knife in my back.
I found another way. The outsider lived and breathed once. He spent his days on the streets of some forgotten city. These cultists took everything away from him.
Yep, we need his true
Even his
name.
name. But I know what it is. His name is the Mark. Only the dead can read it. If we give that back to him, he'll be free. He'll live out the rest of his days as a man like any other.
And that's just the funniest curse we put on him.
No. You're here to kill him. You can't ask me to do this, Billy. Not after everyone he's hurt. Not after everything we've done.
Oh no, he's gonna have to get a job. He's gonna have to actually get a job.
Why is
It's gonna
he
be
to blame for
hilarious.
what we did? He gave us a way to fight back. He never lied to us about what we might become.
You know what I became. We looked down on Dunwall as if we owned it. As if we could drown it in blood. Wow. He knew we'd turn into monsters like him. He always knew. And this Billy, he can't do anything but harm.
I saw the cult who hurt him. He died once at their hands. Look at him. This wasn't his choice. He never asked for this power.
Then end it. Put him out of his misery if you pity him. It's a better future than anything that might wait for him out there.
I mean, true though, right? Like, true though. Like, but come on, Dowd. Isn't this funnier? Come on, tell me you see it, Dowd. We're not just taking the outsider and killing him. We're doing something infinitely worse. This creature of infinite knowledge of darkness and abyss is gonna need to work at Walmart, because infinite knowledge of darkness and abyss doesn't get you a position with a livable wage.
But does he have to die? Years ago, I did something terrible to you. I didn't deserve to live. But you let me walk away. You gave me a chance. Let him live, Dowd. Let him have the life he lost. Like you did for me.
When you left Dunwall, I hoped you could live a better life without me. That your future wouldn't be killing for coin until someone came to betray you. Forgiveness is a rare thing in this world, Billy.
Oh, it's not forgiveness.
You're better than I was.
Dowd, you realize this is a bit, right? Dowd, this isn't forgiveness. This is a fate worse than being killed. A fate worse than being here.
Dowd.
Farewell, Billy. For the last time.
Haha. You don't control the darkness anymore,
I can taste
nerd.
blood in my mouth. I can hear Dowd's voice in my ear.
We didn't even need that
You
stick.
have done something impossible.
We didn't even need
We
that
let you
fancy
live.
shiv.
I can take you out of here.
These eyes were closed for centuries,
Centuries, I assume.
and I saw everything. Down here, I walked through the minds of generations.
Yep.
And now,
you're free.
And now I hope you're a decent silver miner, because you're gonna have to be. You probably get a job whaling. Yeah, they really do make you work for that ending, huh?
I can't take back what was done to you all those years ago. No more than I can take back what was done to me. But now you have a chance to be something new. To be something better. It must be strange knowing what you know, seeing with old eyes all the secrets of the world. We've both seen the worst in people's hearts, but in the end, I gave Dowd peace. And maybe you can find some too. There's so much doubt, but there are some things I know are true. The outsider is no more, and with that, the world will change in ways none of us can know. But the void is still there, echoing just beyond what you can see. And there's no one left to say who will and won't be touched by its magic.
Yeah, but you just said that the void requires reality to tether it to become a reflection thereof. Without the void having an outsider as an anchor point, then the void may drift from our reality. It may entirely be possible that the void itself may disjoint from this reality. Shoutouts to them. Shoutouts to Daniel Licht. What a good game. This has been Dishonored Death of the Outsider, and I have had a blast with it. I've played Dishonored 2 and 3 on the channel. I played 1 a long time ago. If you'll want me to return to 1, let me know in the comments, but I'm going to be switching off of these more aggressive stealth-based games for a little while, and into something that's going to be a little bit more lighthearted for the action slot here. I haven't 100% decided what yet, but this slot here is going to change into something that's going to be a little more bright. I feel like I feel like this channel's had a little bit heavier theming than I really want it to have between the Dishonored games and the Quintet games, Illusion of Gaia, and going into Terra Enigma next. So I'll find something that's a little bit cuter, a little bit easier to roll with. Tunic, maybe. I think I do have a copy of Tunic, then it looks really cute. Yeah, I think I'll do Tunic next. That sounds nice. Oh, Pony Island! That sounds cute. That is one of the first games that I ever streamed. No, you are the only person that knows that, Jack. Yeah, I think that you and Bill Guisarme are actually the only two people who have seen me stream Pony Island. Fantastic game, though. Anyone who wants a really good game about game dev and ponies, go check it out. It is a very good, really good game. Super lighthearted and happy, very happy. Definitely not sinister in any way. Anyways, Tunic is what I'm thinking. I know that friend of the channel, Tuzzy, has recently streamed it, and I didn't want to stream it while they were streaming it because I don't want to step on their feet, right? There's an unspoken rule of streamers that you don't play the same game that your friends are playing if it's a narrative game, because you're going to divide the audience, right? If you are playing the same game that one of your friends is playing, then people are going to watch one or the other, and you run the risk of splitting it. It's the same thing for any of the narrative YouTubers who do like video essays. If one of your friends is doing an essay on a subject, it's customary to wait a couple months before you put out your video on the same subject. So I'm thinking, will you recommend Sam & Max? I was thinking about Sam & Max the original. I was actually thinking about playing the original Sam & Max. Maybe. The problem with that is that I don't know. This is definitely an idea. It's been a while since we've done any adventure games on the channel. But this slot here is the slot for action games, not the slot for RPGs, and I think adventure games. So I think that might be more something to follow Terra Enigma rather than something to follow Dishonored, right? So that whatever goes into the Dishonored slot is probably going to be a bit more action-y. And then after Terra Enigma, I think that would be the more RPG-ish slot, which might be... I'm not opposed to Sam & Max. That actually sounds delightful. That actually sounds like a really good thing to play. But since Tuzzy finished his playthrough a couple weeks ago, I think that I'll make sure he's cool with it, and then that might be the game we play here is Tunic. Shoutouts to Tuzzy Buzzard. wonderful, wonderful person, good friend of mine, good friend of the channel. If you like this playthrough, and if you like me, like the video, and pick one of my playlists and share it with somebody. That's really the best thing you can do for me. That's really the thing that brings me the most help, is the algorithms don't love me, and I could use a little bit of help getting out there. So, throwing out the call to action. Let somebody know I exist. Give them a VOD to watch, give them Illusion of Gaia, or Final Fantasy VI, or Dishonored. Whatever you think it would be nice to see.
Eyes drained of color, the beggar no more, to become what the believers waited for. They set him outside beyond
this music is about the void.
Quiet as the night, long like the years. He opened
of all the Dishonored games that I played, Dishonored 1 was a delight because it was new and innovative and really had a lot of unique and interesting ideas, and is one of the first stealth games that really leaned into the idea of non-lethality being not only an option that was possible, but one that actually gave you a different story and a different progression. Rather than it's technically, yeah, I guess you don't have to kill anybody. It was clean hands gives you the option to play the game differently than you might otherwise, you know? And to see a different story, and to recontextualize a lot of the abilities and actions. And I think that, while Dishonored 1 isn't my favorite of the series, I think that it is absolutely pivotal in stealth gameplay games. In general. Across the board. Fantastic game. I think Dishonored 2 is my favorite, though. Dishonored 2 was excellent. It was a much longer game than this, and the only reason I wouldn't put this up there is because this feels like a much shorter thing. This feels like a half of a game, right? A delightful half, and one that ties up many loose ends in the storyline. But this doesn't feel like a full game. And I'm okay with that. It took us, what, 4 episodes? 5? Something like that? Without really going on terribly over long on any of them either. So, that's the only thing holding this one back, is that it doesn't really have the amount of content of the others. But that's okay, right? It doesn't need to. And the Dishonored 2 is just the best. You have a lot of options. At the very beginning of the game, you have 2 entirely different characters with entirely different skill sets, making it the only Dishonored game that genuinely has replay value. The only Dishonored game, like, if your replay value is you can play again lethal or non-lethal. This has, you know, non-lethal, lethal, Corvo, or Emily. There's a lot of really interesting in there. And I think that Getty is exactly correct. I believe that this was meant to be a DLC, but spun off into its own complete game instead, and I'm really glad it did. I think this is a fantastic game. I'm glad it turned into its own IP, and I'm glad it became... Well, I'm glad it became. I'm glad it exists. But it's not the first time that's happened. I can think of several DLCs that spun off into whole games. And some that should have. Right? Like, off the top of my head, Far Cry Blood Dragon was a DLC that turned out into a whole game, and is honestly one of my favorite entries in the entire Far Cry franchise. Blood Dragon really is so good. Another good game that could have been standalone, honestly, is Oblivion's DLC, The Shivering Isles. The Shivering Isles is so standalone from the rest of Oblivion that it could have easily been an entirely separate game. The fact that they made it attached into Oblivion... Oh, thank you, Connor. The fact that they attached that into Oblivion is very good because that's where it has to be, right? It was suitable for it, but the moment you walk through that one gate, the entire DLC might as well be in an entirely different plane, existence plane, because it literally is. It's entirely inside of a Daedric plane. But it just, the rest of the world kind of fades away. But that's part of what makes it work in retrospect, because in Shivering Isles, the rest of the world does fade away, and you really do have this moment of madness when you complete the Shivering Isles and you walk back into the world and you see nothing. Nothing's changed and no one cares. Walking into the world and hearing somebody say something banal about the Oblivion Gates that you've heard a dozen times before you did the DLC, and you just kind of stare at them and saying, I have seen empires rise and crumble. I have lived in the shoes of a Daedric prince. I have held at my fingertips order and chaos. And you expect me to care about your petty struggle? And that sort of touch of madness is really what made that DLC shine. And really helped define it, honestly. The reason I bring this up is that is a release date announced for Oblivion Remastered, or not remastered, but Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, which is super cool and hype, and if it is a mod, and mods are playable in Skyrim VR. So I intend on playing and probably recording, because streaming VR hasn't been treated me terribly well up until now. But I intend on playing the Oblivion Remaster when it's out in VR, and I think that's gonna be phenomenal. Sky Oblivion, that's the actual name of it. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, Sky Wind, Morrow, Sky Oblivion, Redguard. I don't know. Anyways, we'll be playing more games. This Friday we have a very exciting stream, and this Saturday we have a giveaway. I'll put more details into YouTube posts later, but we're going to be doing a major giveaway stream, giving away many prizes to anybody in North America. You can enter to win a prize. That we have several plushies, several figures, a couple of Nendroids even, lots of top quality stuff. So look forward to that on Saturday. I will put out more details of that shortly. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you have had a wonderful time. And yeah, your homework for today. Oh my gosh, that sounds so strange. Your homework for today, like I'm, bloody teacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm your why not? You're not a fan of giveaways? If you give away one item, only one person will be happy? Well, I'm giving away like 15 items, so I think the 15 people will be happy. And you know what? Sometimes in life, making one person happy really is worthwhile. So, I don't know if that's the slam dunky, that you're saying, but I do respect your stance. That is fair. We don't do them often. Usually it's me giving away money to charity. We've had a lot more charity drives than we have had raffles, but I am trying to grow the channel, and let's be honest, raffles get people in the door. I am so close to 2,000 I can feel it. Like, right now, I am at 1992. 1992, good year. I have 1992 subscribers. I am so close to 2K, and I'm really hoping that it's going to break that when we do the giveaway. Or maybe during the tabletop game on Friday. I don't know. What I do know is that you are all wonderful, and I love all of you. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again real soon. Cheers, friends.